Welcome to Supercars of London and welcome to my new Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera LP 570-4. And thank you to everyone who has watched, commented, liked, shared, because it was all such a whirlwind. The purchase process, getting down to the Eurotunnel, even the night before collecting this car. So in this video, I want to give you a full in-depth tour into the car, but also talk to you about the pros, the cons, the things that I have discovered to like, the things that I've discovered to dislike, and give you a full transparent review on my new Lamborghini. I've got Seb behind the camera. We're on our reunion road trip tour down in Monaco, and we've got some time in our afternoon schedule to bring you this video. So this is a 2010 Verde Ithaca Gallardo Superleggera, if you've missed the Instagram reels. It has been wrapped by Avanti Design in vibrant violet, I think is the color. It's from the Yanamize Avery Denison range, and it does look bloody good. What do you think, Seb?
I think it looks sick. I mean, you know how I feel about this car. I was lucky enough to be with you in it basically as soon as you collected it.
Yes. So the journey started when Tim and Sam started to put together the idea of a reunion road trip. I then started to look back on my YouTube channel to see what was a decade old and realised that it had been 10 years since I bought the Gallardo. I knew that there were a collection of Ferraris going on the road trip. I realised that Supercars of London needed a Lamborghini for the road trip. And I feel like I've done a pretty good job, but I bought it with my head.
Oh, there's a first.
Rather than my heart.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually had to
Bit
think
of both,
about it.
no?
A bit of both. But with my heart is the Gen 1 5-litre Gallardo Superleggera Gallardo SE.
Okay.
A beautiful sounding engine, but arguably less reliable. It's also older. And this, visually, looks so much better. The 560 is an amazing package, and it wasn't until I got onto the twisty mountain roads that I realized just how much of an improvement the Superleggera was as an evolution to the LP 560, because on the motorway obviously you don't really fully appreciate the dynamics of the car. So where do you want to start, Seth?
I don't know. I mean, do you want to start with the wrap, or do you want to talk about the car itself, the wheels?
So the whole cosmetic transformation, the wheels obviously were stock in the satin grey. We did them in gloss black. The brake calipers have stayed the same, so they were already gloss black.
Could you option from Lamborghini new a different colour for the wheels than the grey, or were they all in grey?
I think they were all in grey.
And calipers, do you know?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I think you could get coloured calipers, I'm not too sure. But this obviously being Verde Ithaca, triple layer green, you had yellow, orange, green, grey, black, white as your standard colours that you could order. So doing this, which is a very popular Lamborghini colour, Viola Pacife, essentially using a Lamborghini factory colour on a car that you couldn't actually order the colour for when it came out in 2010.
But it works because it's a Lamborghini in a Lamborghini colour.
That's all I wanted
But
to
it's
do.
different from all the other Superleggeras you'll see.
But it wasn't the first choice.
Ah.
So this is rewinding back maybe 3 weeks before I actually bought the car. I took the key, put it into storage, started to talk to Avanti Design about what wrap we're going to do, and I did exactly that. I wanted a combination of a retro classic Lamborghini colour on the Superleggera that the factory weren't offering at the time, and I went through metallic brown. I went through the Aventador SVJ Roadster satin bronze colour that is absolutely stunning. We looked at the Verde Draco, which was on the LP640.
You guys don't realise the amount of hours that were spent on the phone deciding what colour this car was
also
going to be.
near on impossible to create a video about that because it's so mind-numbingly boring.
Yeah, true.
At night time, it looks sick. I love it. And in the daytime, it's a bit too bright for me. I wanted something a bit more midnight purple. But how good does it look here?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
80% of the time, I do like the wrap. I own it 100% of the time.
That is correct, Paul.
So as of now, I love it. I
But
think
you
coming
might,
back to the UK, I'll see what I want to do, whether I want to take it back to Verde Ithaca or or what? And these guys will also play a part in that, because if everyone says keep it, I'll keep it. When you look around, there's a few little bits that you can see that are still green.
Yep. That's the thing of having a really bright base color.
Yes.
So I've had this a bit on my 458 also, which was red, and I wrapped it in a pretty, it's a slightly less vibrant color.
Azuro California.
Yeah. Any little detail in red you really notice. I mean, there's a few little spots that we saw, like the front bumper, right?
One thing that I have noticed watching Tim's video from us driving down is this line between the bonnet and the front bumper is definitely much larger than it should be. I noticed it pretty much straight away, and it was the same even when it was Verde Ithaca. So this isn't something that Avanti Design haven't been able to do. It was like this when I bought it. But what it means is over here, you've got this almost like a little lime green bit in the gap that really shouldn't be there.
You can't really see it on camera, actually. I'm trying to get the angle.
You need to come up a bit, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it is a little bit difficult to see. The car's 15 years old. You have to expect that it's going to show some wear and tear.
Yeah.
So inside the car, on my driver's side, there's a door creak, because I mean, I love the door cards. Come and have a look at just how much.
Oh yes, the carbon, yeah.
Phil Collins could make a song by playing back. Like, it is beautiful, and there's so much carbon.
Even all the way in there.
Yeah.
See, it's not just the central part there.
So much Alcantara. The interior is amazing. The steering wheel is a bit of a disaster, but again, it's done 37,000 miles, which is a great car for me to use and put miles on. If I bought a 5,000 mile Superleggera, you'd be a little bit nervous about putting loads of miles on the car.
Definitely.
But this is an example that you can use.
It's pretty amazing how back in the day, when you'd get the lightweight version of a car, it was just you have all the Alcantara, all the carbon as part of the premium. Yeah, and you'd have, it would be a smaller premium than it is today, percentage-wise, of the price of a car, and you'd get more for the money.
Yeah. So the Alcantara, this definitely needs redoing.
Okay, yeah.
But I absolutely love how this looks, love how it drives, love how it sounds.
Because you didn't know what the exhaust was, did you?
No. So Bell Sport and Classics had it, sold it, and have serviced it for the last couple of years. SB Race Engineering inspected the car, and between the two, they kind of thought that it was tubey. So it's not valved, it is noisy, but it adds to the character of the car.
I don't think it's also too aggressive when you're just cruising around town.
No.
So it's not too much of an issue not to have the valves.
Yeah.
Just maybe the cold starts, which are pretty aggressive.
Yeah. And then the other things that I think I need to do, Alcantara steering wheel, I need to change the alignment on the driver door. The window needs moving a little bit. I really want to fix this front bumper so that it looks a little bit more clean. If you look at this as well, actually, some of the Lamborghini ball has kind of been discoloured down here. Unless it's meant to look like that.
Don't look at me. I have no idea. But yeah, the rest of the car, I mean, all the carbon, which is good news for you and your bank account, is that all the carbon, it looks like it's in incredibly good condition. Is it? Is there any PPF on any other carbon?
I don't know, because like, if you come and point the camera this side, I think that's lacquer. I actually think that's lacquer coming off here.
That, yeah.
I notice it when I'm looking in this mirror.
Yeah.
To change lanes or whatever, like I do notice it there.
I've noticed it a bit around there.
Yeah. So again, it feels like
a 15-year-old supercar.
Yeah. But also, when I bought this car and moved it across to Avanti Design, it all started to come together quite fast, all of the logistics of the road trip, but then also making sure this car was ready. So I saw this car on the Tuesday and picked it up on the Wednesday, and then we met everyone at the Eurotunnel on the Thursday. I saw this car on the Tuesday. It had no doors, no bumpers. It was in about 100 pieces.
Remember, I got a WhatsApp from you in a bit of a panic. Thinking, I may not make the trip, boys.
This is how it looked on the Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a bit worrying.
24 hours later, this is how it looked. So you can imagine my concern of, is the car going to get put back properly? Are they going to make sure that all of the nuts and bolts are on correctly? I'm about to embark on an 800-mile drive in a car that has just been put back together, but Avanti design. I had all of the faith. I didn't have that much faith in the Lamborghini-ness, considering it's a 15-year-old Italian car. That was the one thing that I was nervous about. So I've never done a road trip so close to needing to collect the car in its finished form. And I've never done a road trip so close to purchasing a car that I've done less than 20 miles in, up until the point of the night before needing to get down to the hotel near the Eurotunnel. So this is a trip of firsts, even though it is a decade celebration of the reunion tour. So I'm treating it as a bit of like a snagging list trip to just pick up all of the little imperfections about the car, all of the things that I want to fix to make it a really, really smart example of the Superleggera. But I bought it knowing that there were some imperfections. This car has been well used, it has done quite a lot of miles, and it has also been tracked. So I know the service, the maintenance, everything has been well looked after, and it's been used properly, meaning that if I was to do a road trip like this, 800 miles over 2 days, nothing was really going to go wrong. And the Gallardo LP570 with the 5.2 litre engine is such a robust platform. Even though there was a little bit in the back of my mind thinking, am I really going to make it down there? Am I going to be the first one to break down out of everyone with their cars? We're down in Monaco, we've made it, the car is phenomenal. The reaction from you guys as well has been truly special to not only do this tour, but to do it in a Gallardo, to surprise Tim and Sam, because I had to really try hard to not tell them what I was buying. I just wanted to get excited for the road trip. I wanted them to be excited, but at the same time, I also wanted to leave it as a bit of a surprise. So I'm super happy with it. I know, Seb, you love it.
I love it. I think it's so sick.
The spec is really, really cool as it stands. But there are a few things that when you get close to the car and when you get close to the material, I'm not 100% happy with. So there's a lot that I need to figure out, but luckily I've got about a 12-hour drive back from Monaco where I can really have a think about what it is that I want to do, what I want to fix first, what my priorities are. But this is my new car, but it's used, but my Superleggera is here on the channel.